Hey everyone, this is going to be a small unboxing from Cubezz. I'm particularly excited about it, and I'm actually quite impatient as well because it was stuck in customs in some airport in China for like 3 weeks, so it finally arrived. And actually two packages arrived at the same time. This one I ordered in September. It's just a pink MF3RS that I already opened. And I sent the message to Cubezz through their website 1 week ago, saying the last two orders haven't arrived, and just 1 week later they both showed up the same day, so I guess they did something to fix it. This I got because I wanted to have a stickerless cube with a pink side, because it just looks nice to have a pink instead of red on some cubes. But I don't like these other shades. This is a normal MF3RS. This green is just uglier, and then this blue is completely unacceptable. So I'm gonna take the pink face from here and put it on this one. But if you actually like sky blue, you can also do that and put it on a normal one. It feels very nice out of the box. They usually do MF3RS, sometimes they're terrible, but with breaking in they all feel exactly the same and very good. So I will do a quick video about those when I swap the colors. Very good. So I recently got into Square One a little bit, and this is the fairly new budget one from QiYi. So they kind of dominate Square One. They have the Vault and the original QiYi one, which are considered the best by many. This is the budget one. I got it from Cubezz because Z-Cube only had the stickerless one, and I don't like the shades. This looks very, very good, and what I'm mostly interested in is this layer is the same size as the other two layers, which on a normal one it's a little bit tiny, and I find it difficult because when I do these moves my fat thumb gets in the way. So I assume I will enjoy this more. This seems a bit tight, I don't know. Let me do some turns. Let me just scramble it up a bit. Actually, I'm not gonna solve it on camera now because I'm quite slow. It seems a bit catchy. Ooh. Ah yeah, I'm actually forcing something here. So if you do turns that you can do, it works fine. Sorry, I'm getting out of frame here. I really like the shades. They're the normal Moyu QiYi shades, but they work really well. First impressions, I think the MF Square One is better, the Mofangjiaoshi cubing classroom, but it might just be an out of the box thing. I will do a few solves on this, and then I will do a comparison video. I enjoy the thicker slice here, but it does seem a bit, I don't know, a bit catchy, not quite as smooth. Layers are pretty even, but yeah, more to follow on that one. Okay, this is Thunderclap, original Thunderclap, version 1. And I had one before, also from Cubezz, but I gave it away to someone and I missed it. The one thing I really appreciate with this cube, and it's kind of ruby at the moment, is that I didn't think it would work. I actually don't like that green. It reminds me of this one. But the shades, the yellow in particular, work really well in low light conditions. Usually with modern stickerless cubes, I cannot distinguish the yellow and the white, and so I cannot solve them in low light, and this, it just about works. It's not as usable as like an old Zanshi or something like that in stickerless, but it works. So and the performance, it's an old cube by now, so it's kind of outdated, but the performance is actually really good right out of the box. It's quite nice, and I know that with break-in and setup it gets pretty phenomenal. It kind of reminds me of something between the MF3RS and MF3RS2 actually. Still a very good cube today. Just there's better for less money, but still very good. So, and now the one I'm actually really excited about, and I really didn't expect that cube to be released, and it's stuck in this box. This is the Shengshou Fangyuan version 2, which is stock magnetic. So it's the second magnetic cube from Shengshou. The first one was the Mr. M, which was good for its price, but you know, not a flagship. This is very confusing because I would be willing to believe that it's spelled that way, and it should be spelled that way, and it's pronounced Shengshou or Shengshou or whatever it is. But on their old boxes, I have several boxes where they spell Shengshou the way we usually do, with the H and the U. So I don't know what's up with that. But it looks pretty cool. It's kind of it's very low key if you compare it to this flashy logo. This is very sober and minimalistic. I kind of like it. It is a Shengshou puzzle, so it's disgusting out of the box and full of lube. I really think they just dip it in a vat of lube. So I'm really excited about it because I'm a huge fan of the version 1 Fangyuan. I have 3. I have this awesome pink one. This is a white one, black internals. It's one of my favorite cubes in terms of feel, and the performance is really good. I like the weight also. It's just very nice for me. So I was excited to hear about this one, an updated version with magnets. Oh. So the magnets are fairly weak, which I prefer. I really like, for example, the MGC. Yeah, they're just... You can totally feel them when you do turns like that. But they really don't get in the way, and you don't feel like the cube is slowed down at all. It seems even faster, if anything, than... Oh yeah. So this is much faster than the original Fang one, and which was already quite fast. And kind of similar to the... just in terms of speed, to the Mr. M actually. It just flies. Okay, let me do some... Oh yeah. So well, I like it. First impressions are immediately very nice. There's a bit of catching going on. It's a bit tight for my liking. This is how... it's about the same, I guess. Yeah, it is a bit tight. And I think I need to put some heavy lube on the tracks to make it a bit more controllable. Oh yeah, no, I really like it. I will do a full review. The magnets are definitely quite weak, I would say. They might be weaker than the MGC actually. So if you turn aggressively, like, you barely feel them. But if you turn it very gently, kind of like you need to turn with a little magic, you know, you just don't use a lot of force, you just gently push the layer, then everything clicks into place nicely, and oh, it's very enjoyable. It's very nice because it's light and airy and fast, And strong magnets would kind of get in the way of that, because you would have to use some force to make a turn, and these light magnets fit perfectly. It's just one of those cubes that you have to use a light touch with, which I really enjoy. I think if you like the little magic without magnets, you will like this very much. Oh, yeah, I can't stop turning it, so I will turn off the camera, but this is a very nice cube. I guess I will just do a quick solve maybe. And a full review will follow shortly. Hopefully shortly. I sometimes forget, but very nice indeed. I have a bit of a fever today, and I feel like I've forgotten how to solve a cube. It's kind of weird. Very nice. Alright, that's it. See you.